to not hold grudges and move on and not be hateful. So that was just like a personal thing, but it did hurt my feelings. We're together for 5 years and my birthday comes around and you got me a pack of bacon as a joke.
Oh,
This
wait,
was
was it a low sodium bacon or was it
Like
That's a bar though. Bringing home the bacon?
No.
That's a bar.
It was
That's
an
insane.
actual pack
That's a
of
bar.
bacon. It was an actual pack of bacon.
That's a
Great
bar.
value from the dollar store.
Oh, great value. Wait,
Not even the like.
it wasn't even Boar's Head?
I was saying, it wasn't Boar's Head.
Just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Loving on your body all day.
Oh, don't cut that short. That's my shit. Anyways, y'all, my name is Jay Derosier. That's
Your boy Trey.
welcome to the Fupas and Flapjacks Podcast here on the Jay Derosier Media Network. As every week, we're always joined by none other than the podcast doctor, Phil.
I have a fupa.
Phil, how you doing today, man?
Hey, man, I love this show.
Do you?
I do.
I appreciate it, man.
I do what does. It's hard for me to decide whether or not if I like this more than the sarcasm show, but I don't know. I love them. I love them equally. They're like my two grandchildren.
I think you like this show more because the light skinned guy's here.
That's insane.
Why?
That's insane. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's giving colorism, and I hate it here.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but in all seriousness, y'all, Phil, thank you for saying that. We do appreciate it, man. We can't do this without you, man. Real talk.
Well, I appreciate y'all.
But besides that, y'all, we have a special episode, right, Trey?
Special episode.
We have another guest.
Another guest.
We have a guest.
We just rolling them in at this
Yo,
point.
for real.
They just rolling in.
She goes, nah, should we say nicknames or just call her by her name?
Let's call her by her name.
Call her by her name.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fupas and Flapjacks Podcast. None other than Miss Nat here. How you doing, Nat?
Hello.
So happy to have you here.
my
We
first
appreciate you.
podcast ever.
Oh, for real?
Yes. I
Seriously?
give you the honor of being my first.
We got it. We got it. We doing big things, y'all. We doing big things. But Nat, we appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
You may not know this, but we'll fill you in. So every episode we have a redefining or reoccurring theme for the entire episode.
Yep.
This episode is going to be dating leagues redefined. Now, let me explain this to you, Trey, and Phil. So, all right, we're going to be challenging the traditional concept, of dating leagues, explore how appearance-based hierarchies limit authentic connections, and of course, introduce emotional intelligence as a more valuable currency in relationships. Now, I think this episode is going to be great to have you here, to have Phil here, and Trey. Because I'm going to kick Trey's back in at some point in this episode.
My back. Wait, whoa.
I'm going to kick you back in at some point in this episode, and there's somebody behind the camera that knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me explain why. So when it comes to dating leagues, y'all, for the metaverse out there, we're talking about, not standards. Standards would be, you want a guy to be this, that, and the third. Dating league would be more so like if I'm making $100K a year, I won't date a woman who's making less than that. Or, for example, if I have clear skin, I won't date a woman who doesn't have clear skin because she's not in my league, or maybe she doesn't dress in my league. Now, when it comes to you and your dating history, do you have a league that you stay out of or stay in, or a guy has to be in to date you?
I have a hard time answering this question because I should, but I haven't sometimes, Okay. I was in a long-term relationship for 6 years with somebody that we started in the same league, and I grew out of that person, which is very common, especially in this day and age, unfortunately, for women to grow out of the league of their men, because there are a group of men, I won't say all men, because when you say all men, all the men come and attack you, but there are a certain type of man out there, and mostly a lot of them, stay content. Once they find their peace, they don't leave, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
And a lot of women are not. A lot of women challenge comfort and contentness to improve and grow, which is also good. And sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So you don't always have to search for something better when you like J. Cole says, love yours. If you love, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours, right? But a lot of women I do know, as well as myself, I'm always challenging myself to grow. I'm always challenging myself to either make more money, be healthier, be prettier, in my personal opinion, be more stylish, be more authentically myself, enjoy my life to the fullest ability. And sometimes you just grow out of men that you're dating and you have to leave them where they're at because they want to stay there. You don't want to stay there.
I feel like the one person that can relate to that is none other than my best friend, the right hand man on the podcast. One of my co-hosts.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Because you owe. All right, I'm gonna have to blow you. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, blow my cover.
I'm gonna blow you.
Do it. We're on the pod. Do it.
All right, so you and I have had conversations behind the scenes. I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to blow your spot up. We keep our personal lives.
You know what?
It kind of mix in this
Listen,
podcast.
I'm single right now, so blow it up.
You on the streets.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of things that you won't date. A lot of things about women you won't date because you feel like they're not in your league. For example, the main thing is, we talk about this all the time. No matter how cute a girl is not in Tre's league if her teeth ain't straight. Am I wrong, Tre?
No, but that's wait. Facts. And I don't think that's a league thing. That's an attraction thing.
Tre, you've told me plenty of times you think a girl's freaking fine as hell. The second she open her mouth and there's one tooth crooked, you're
I'm no longer attracted.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but everybody kind of has their red flag in appearances, you know?
But for teeth, though?
Okay, let me tell you what. Here's my thing about
teeth,
teeth. You can fix teeth.
But if
exactly.
you didn't get them fixed,
yeah, my thing is,
you can't always change something about a
person.
person.
Yeah. My thing is, if I'm looking at you, I have to look at you every day, and I have to want to. I'm a big mouth person, so for me, when I look at someone's mouth,
Wait, you look at somebody's mouth when you talk to them?
This was
yes, I look at people in their mouth when they talk.
Okay.
So I'm looking at if they're like, people will look at someone in their eyes, their nose. Like my direct part is the mouth. So if I'm looking at you at your mouth, and all I see is crooked, plaque in your teeth, stuff. Because when your teeth is crooked, it's easy to get plaque in your teeth.
One crooked tooth?
No, he's exaggerating. Okay. I'm talking about like let's say this is straight up here, but the whole bottom row is like just fucked up. That's insane.
You can't get them fixed. Everybody's kind of born and raised different. I have a dental, like my mom is in the dental field, been in it for 20 years. She was not going to let me have no crooked teeth growing up. My teeth been perfect since I could get braces. So shout out to her, but I get you on that.
Yeah.
I've dated people with, I've been attracted to people with not so perfect teeth. And it doesn't bother me too much. But like, I'm talking if you look like, like hygienically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's ways to keep your teeth. Because if you smoke
cigarettes,
cigarettes, your teeth gonna be yellow. I don't want you teeth. I want you to have yellow teeth because you smoke cigarettes. You must smoke Black and Milds? Hell no.
Black and Milds is crazy. Black and Milds in 2025 is crazy.
Whitening strips.
Phil, what about you? What's some of your when you were dating? Because you've been married now for like over 10 years, right?
Yeah.
When you were on the streets at UCF, smashing the Crank That Soldier Boy,
that's insane.
What was some of your?
My wife watches this show. Why you?
Your wife watches the show? Oh, my bad. Damn, tragic.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Damn, but she doesn't watch a serious sarcasm. We got
so she's not going to understand his reference. But go ahead.
She's not going to understand that reference. But what was like some of like your things when you came to like dating up or down in your league? I guess.
Damn. Honestly. The only thing that I really didn't like, I was more of a personality person. I told you this before. I'm a demisexual. So if you could be the most gorgeous person on earth, but if I don't vibe with you on that level, then we can't. I don't have an attraction to you. I've dated all different types of people.
Hey, sorry to interrupt you. Nat says she can't hear you in the headphones.
At all?
Yeah, she says she can't hear you.
No, I only can hear him outside of the headphones.
Oh, she hears you like behind the wall.
but you hear them too?
Yeah. No, I can't hear.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you because you're sitting right
I'm
there.
standing right in front of you. Yeah, never mind.
Your headphones probably aren't even plugged in, probably. But
did you not? Sorry, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties on the podcast.
I just realized because you guys are like sitting. Right there.
So you didn't hear the music?
I did hear the music, but it was so low.
Hold on.
I heard them talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time it's ever happened on Jay Derosier Media Network, so we're good. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're back.
Pull the cord. We good.
We're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Now wait. Now you wanted to kick my back in for teeth, but you didn't give me credit for me being a demisexual who wants to be with someone who has a personality and intelligence. See, you didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but are we talking about differentiating outside of appearance and going for more of somebody's character, anyways?
Exactly. That's why I was kicking his back in about the.
But you can't. You can't kick my back in.
Why I can't?
What was your teeth thing?
Like my.
Yeah, like what was your red flag?
When it comes to like dating in my league, I can't. this is gonna sound wild too. And I already know when Trey clipped this up, this is gonna sound mad wild. I can't date a girl that's too pretty.
Of course.
Because I feel like
majority of men.
But then I feel like she's out of my league.
Not me.
Right. But that's just circumstantial.
Shut up, Trey. But no, for me personally, it's just more so I can't date a girl that's like too perfect.
Well, I can say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like I was saying earlier, beauty is subjective. So to you, a 10 could be somebody else's 6, like realistically. Yeah, but that's true. At the same time, if you date a trendy girl, right? So women's bodies and facial features and aesthetics do come in and out of trend, right? At one point, it was the thinnest girl on the planet. Yep. Now it's somebody more voluptuous with curves.
And the BBL.
And the BBL, all of that type of aesthetic changes over time. So a man's perception of a beautiful woman is going to change with trends because, you know, we're a society. People still follow trends. Women follow what's looking good at that time, and men also follow suit with that. So
I'll be real with you. I don't follow trends. The woman I'm attracted to, literally, name in the podcast. Fupas and Flapjacks.
I mean, for me specifically, why did I say me specifically? I'm saying me. Like, how I feel about my attraction is that I've realized I really do have a specific type of, I'm attracted to all women, but I realize that if I date this type of woman that has this body figure, my eyes are always going to wander to the woman I'm actually attracted to. I really had to sit with myself and be like, what am I truly attracted to and what do I really want to be with long term? And when I thought about that and really sat with it, I was like, this is the body type that that's what I want.
What is that body type?
I mean, I've always been into curvy women, like since I was a kid. Like that was my type. My first introduction to that was, and I don't know if you all remember the movie You Got Served. But in the movie You Got Served, Lil' Kim comes out as a host for the battle.
Yes.
And when she comes out for the battle, and she says,
that was your life-changing moment.
My God, I had such a crush on Lil' Kim after that. And so that for me at that point was like, that's the type of woman I'm attracted to. That curvaceous, that look.
He's talking about a woman that's fuller.
Like, yeah, and I was like 11 or 12, and I was like, that's what I want. Like,
brother was starving.
Prepubescent at 12.
That brother was starving.
See, for me, like I've dated a white man, I've dated a black man, I've dated Spanish men. I've never dated an Asian man, so I can't say that. I've dated biracial men. I could say physically type. Love me a good black man. Keep it classic. I'm black and white. My father is a black man. So most women usually gravitate towards natural comfort.
Right.
So you're going to date somebody that's you're comfortable with. And I have a great dad. Both my parents are amazing. My dad spoils me. I'm a biracial, and my dad is black and bald. So we all know that stereotype. Yeah. My dad bought me my car off the lot full in cash. My dad paid for my apartment for multiple months. There is a league. But for me specifically, like you just fucking, I don't know why I said specifically. Me personally, Iron Man, it's going to sound super nerdy, guys. But my ultra moment of who I'm going to date or who I want to be myself, actually, what league I want to be in is Tony Stark. I watched the first Avengers movie, April 24th, 2008, in the Waterford Lakes Town Center Regal Movie Theater. I watched that movie, and for some reason, it chemically altered my brain, and I thought Tony Stark was the coolest. Like, he's an asshole, but he cares. He's smarter than everybody, and he's cooler than everybody. That's why I love Iron Man, right? And that seems so, like, what the fuck? But I'm, like, a big nerd. I was raised to be a nerd. My father and I watch all the MCU movies, comic books, stuff like that. So after watching that movie, I kind of idolized that type of person. My dad does have similar qualities to Tony Stark. He's very intelligent. He has a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. He's a software computer programmer. He makes a lot of money. And so I idolize intelligence, like regular textbook educational intelligence for me personally. So then I also would love a man in the league of intelligence, right?
That's good.
I don't want to be a man that has to learn from me all the time. Teach me something. If I could go to my father with any issue and he has a solution because he's smart enough to know. So everybody worried about, I want a man that's got a Rolls Royce, I want a man that's got a Maybach, I need an AP on his wrist. He don't even have IQ. You worry about APs, worry about IQ, worry about him passing a regular SAT exam. Like, did he graduate from high school? Did he go to college? Does he have a trade in something? You know, I'm not saying you have to be Albert Einstein or something like that and know philosophy like Socrates, but I would love a man to be able to, like, worry about being a smarter person every day. And that is a league of men that is far and few in between, because that's a long conversation about the benefits and disadvantages of going to college and all of that other bullshit. But it's still important. Knowledge is power. And the only way that you can get money is by being smart enough to get that money. So I don't want no scammer. Okay? Pyramid schemes is not being smart. You're making dumbass decisions for some short-term money. That's not for me. Right? So first thing on the docket is not really looks. Because, again, I could fall in love with anybody if you're giving me somebody in the inside that I like. And I like intelligence because I'm a very smart person.
She fits the Iron Man look.
What do you mean?
Because Iron Man's lover is redhead.
Pepper Potts is a ginger,
Ginger,
ginger.
So you know, you can kind of, she can kind of slide herself into that.
She's using intelligence as the foundation.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he's so smart, right?
Yeah, that's dope.
So my second coming of the looks part though is Miles Morales, Across the Spider-Verse. I watched that movie and I just like the way that Miles Morales looks. So, like, obviously he's a 16-year-old kid. I don't like 16-year-old boys. I don't like that. But the way that he looks, right? Tobey Maguire was actually my first celebrity crush of all time.
Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Yeah. Tobey Maguire's the best Spider-Man.
I'm dumbfounded like you are, bro. That threw me off guard. I was not expecting that.
Tobey Maguire?
I was not expecting
that.
In
the 90s, early 2000s? He was hot back then.
As a kid, like when he played Peter Parker.
I'm still surprised. I'm not.
No.
Yeah. No.
I'm laughing.
She's a big Marvel person, so that would make sense. Why.
I'm laughing because my sister was from Pleasantville. I think
if you can see my phone screen, it is a picture edit of me as Spider-Man.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
You have to light the phone up.
It's off.
There we go.
There we go. Nice.
Okay, can we get it? Yeah.
Sorry, Phil. What you were saying?
What were you saying, Phil?
My sister was the same way. She thought Tobey Maguire was the hottest kid ever.
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, and then Chris Evans is Johnny Storm and Fantastic. Then
again, they all like that hair.
I know. I was 8 years old, so I don't. It doesn't really make sense to me.
I was born in 1998.
Okay.
So this is like.
It's like 4 or 5.
Well, like by the time I watched it, I was like 8.
It was from Pleasantville. There you go. That my sister fell in love with him from Pleasantville.
Oh, the TV show.
No, it was a movie. It came out in I think 98. Yeah.
God damn.
Yep.
I'm
old, motherfucker. I'm almost 40.
I know you're old, bro. My first celebrity crush was Kelly Kapowski.
I don't even know who that is.
Saved by the Bell? Am I the only? How old am I?
I don't know the names of people. I only know faces.
You know who Kelly Kapowski is?
I do, but I don't do.
Or actually, Topanga.
Topanga was my first crush.
I take it back. Topanga was.
I got told that I look like her. I got
told
Topanga?
Like Topanga, Cindy.
Sorry for us looking surprised. That was so disrespectful.
I'm not.
Our reaction was so disrespectful.
No, because I don't think that I look like her, so that's like.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I was like, Topanga got brunette, straight hair.
No, I used to be a brunette. Oh. My natural color is brunette. So obviously, I'm a natural color.
Got you.
But anyways, back to what we were saying.
For you, I have a question for you, Trey.
Okay.
So what is like? Okay, so we talked about already me cracking a joke about the teeth. But you said that you look for the emotional intelligence. You said that before on previous episodes. Is that like the foundation for like, I guess, dating in your league or dating out your league?
Define emotional intelligence.
Okay, so let's do this right.
Yeah.
Let's go back a couple episodes where I've talked about what I'm attracted to.
Yes.
The episode with Janiyah where I talked about how I dated ugly women, or let me not say ugly, women that I wasn't attracted to back in high school purposely because I dated for personality.
Yep.
And then I got to a point where I only wanted to be with women who were attractive, that I was attracted to. Okay. Because I was only dating for personality first. Mm-hmm. And now at the point, especially when I moved from Michigan to Orlando, and I realized there's way more beautiful women than the small city I came from, coming to Orlando. And so now my mind changed, and like, there's beautiful women everywhere. I need to go for personality out of all the beautiful women that are in Orlando. Now, the thing about me is what I've learned is that I can talk to someone who's attractive, but if they don't stimulate my mind in any kind of way, if I don't have any type of like, if I don't feel like they can give me some knowledge or anything that can stimulate my mind, I'm unattracted. Like it doesn't turn me on. It doesn't get me going. It's like, you can't talk about politics. You can't talk about current events. You can't talk about anything that's going on. You are very surface level.
Yeah.
And that means I can't really, because I'm a nerd at heart. and I talk about a lot of I care a lot about science and anime and a lot of different things, and I can't really have conversation with you across the spectrum of a bunch of different topics. That turns me off. Small-mindedness turns me off.
Gotcha.
Because even a person like me, like I have my mindset wrapped around things, but if you tell me something and it makes sense, I'm willing to like stretch my mind to like be like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Like I can adapt to that.
Or women that's willing to challenge you.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, like, now it's a lot about the mental. Can you be beautiful and can you be mentally stimulating at the same time? And so, to me, I'm so vast with like I'm always looking up new information, always studying, always reading on something, and I feel like I'm always trying to get more and more knowledge. That if you can't keep up with that, and that might be due to the fact that, and I know people hate astrology, that I'm a Gemini, and I like to look up knowledge and know a lot of stuff. But
they not like us.
But like, if
are we all Geminis?
No, I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay.
No, I was about to say,
You're a Gemini too? So y'all big ass haters.
Hey,
wait a pick a minute.
Wait. No, Kendrick being a Gemini is so coded because Geminis are like the biggest grudge holders on the planet.
She might be right because
y'all can be mad about something.
June Geminis
forever.
are different than May Geminis.
There's only 1 week of May Geminis, bro.
It does matter because there's 1 week of every zodiac sign. July Leos and August Leos, very different. I'm August Leo.
I'll give you that because there's 2 other people who are Geminis. I'm really pissed off that they're Geminis. So
and to be honest with you, when it comes to being, I don't want to do that. We can do that. We can have a Gemini conversation.
I'm a hater?
No, we have another conversation.
We can have an astrology conversation any day.
Yeah.
But continue with the.
So what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I just like a girl. As far as leagues, is in the league of trying to mentally like raise the standard every single time for themselves, gain more knowledge, and have those stimulating conversations with me.
Yeah, but realistically, it's really hard to find a balance because when you're talking about league, you can't really only talk about you could talk about your own league, but do other people agree that you're in that league? Because realistically, you're like going around. Like, for example, I think that I am a very stunning, beautiful girl. I got green eyes, my hair's curly, whatever, right? But again, like I said, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Does somebody else think that I'm in their league, but they look completely different than me, right?
Right.
So it's like, okay, we're not agreeing right now, but I like you and you like me. You don't think that, like, you think that I'm out of your league or I'm below your league, and I think that you're also like that. But there's some commonality there, right? So it's like, also, I think I'm very smart. Some people would say that I'm not smart because I don't have a college degree. There's ways to go about the perspective of somebody's league, of your own league. Because, I might not be college educated, but that doesn't make me unaware or stupid, right?
Do you think leagues are shallow?
No, I think it's just character defining. I think when you put a bad stigma on things, the connotation of something, the denotation of something means the actual definition of that word, of that thing. Connotative definition means the societal assumption, house means a house, but a home means like warm. You know what I'm saying? That's an example of denotation and connotation.
Those some college words, girl.
But like, let's say there's somebody out there that's gonna feel like a house versus a home.
True.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be somebody for you, but sometimes you might not be on the same page on what that league fully is.
I got a question. I got another question. I want to add to that.
Yeah, go.
So you broke that down. Do you think that, I'm going to throw some numbers out there, 75% of Americans make less than $100,000 a year. Most of us are living paycheck to paycheck.
It's 90%.
90%?
90% now, yeah.
Well, for under 100,000?
Yep. Top 10% only make over 100,000.
Okay, so not 90%. I thought it was only 75. 90% of people make under $100,000, which means we're all living in a place where most of us are either surviving check to check or barely being able to be flexible. Yes. So with that being said, the social stigma is that women are saying that men are out of their league, but based on numbers, majority of us are fighting for our lives.
The socioeconomic status of people, okay? So again, I'm coming from a father who went to college, got a degree, learned how to take care of his daughter. Okay, so this is my personal background. This is just very much POV me.
Yeah.
But hustle is still there. You know, we live in America. This is Orlando, Florida. So we have a capitalistic mindset. All of us do. You either make it or you don't. Everybody got to hustle, get it. And if we're all in the same boat, why am I making it better than you can? If we're all in the same boat. We're all on Noah's Ark right now. Why am I at the front and you're in the back? One point of view. Second point of view, I get it's not the same because everybody's different. Everybody has a different, way of, their passions, what they want to do for work. What if you do have a job that you really like, it just doesn't make that much money?
Yeah.
What do you do then, right?
Like a teacher.
So I say personally, find somebody that fits your stigma. You want a man that pays all your bills, there is somebody out there for that. Just go find them. Find the person that fits your roster. If you are okay with paying 50-50, I've paid 50-50. Actually, I paid 100%. So if you as a woman want to date, like if you're okay with dating a man that's 50-50, just go find a man that likes you though. Like why is not everything worry about money? Because you can find somebody that's for you. That's okay. And if a woman is more worried about a man paying all her bills, that's 100% okay. Because there are also men out there that are okay with 100% paying your bills. But don't force a man that doesn't want to pay your bills. Get mad at him because he don't want to pay your bills. He told you he don't want to pay your bills. You don't have the money to even pay your bills. Go find a man that does then. Like if that's what you want though.
So I want to ask you a specific question to your life. What is, you are in the front of the ship. What is the back of the ship for you?
The back of the ship for me is a character thing. Okay. You're not striving for growth. You're not striving to try and get to the front of the ship. Because I care about the motivation, the determination, the perseverance, the endurance. I care about your attempts, If you try to do something a million times and you always get it wrong, you never failed because you didn't give up. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But if you're sitting there working on that free throw, you're sitting there working on that three-pointer, you think, Steph and Shaq ever really made it to where they are without practice? You're not even trying. I don't want a man that don't try. You're not even trying. I can give you more credit if you got a C on a test that you studied really hard for versus an F on a test you didn't give a
so
fuck
if a
about.
Man, for you, so it's effort. So if let's let me just throw numbers out there because people need to have that imagery. You make $200,000 a year. He gets up to $80,000, but he's still pushing, but never gets there. Yeah. You're okay with that because he's trying.
I'm perfectly fine because again, I care about a man that actually likes me. One thing I have noticed, and this is again not all men, but society has stigmatized poor men as like a sin, right? That men actually internalize that misandry, we'll call it, because that's the opposite of misogyny is misandry, hating men. That's like a societal downgrade of the patriarchy. But again, it's give and take because men do put that stigma on other men, like, oh, you don't make enough money as me.
Right,
like,
facts.
So it's like, okay, in that circumstance, that's like something you got to overcome within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's 100.
But at the same time, what else are you providing me? Not everything's always about money. I know we're living to survive. Like, I get it. But one thing I don't like is a man who thinks he's broke. He doesn't have nothing to offer. Broke men, you're still a human being. You still have character. You know what I'm saying? Your character is not defined by how much money is in your bank account. Neither is mine. And my character is not defined on how pretty I am. It's not. The best people in the world can look like anything. The person that's going to be there for you might not be the richest person or the prettiest person. Those are very superficial things. But let's talk about mentally. Again, let's go back to intelligence. Are you teaching me something? Let's go back to physical. Are you pleasing me in the bedroom? Let's go back to, a genuine compassion and generosity. Are you going to share your last piece of bread with me if that's all you had? Because that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about spirituality. Are you connected to God? Are you a spiritual person? Let's talk about ways to provide that's not financial. And one thing I've noticed in my personal experience, that broke men think they don't have anything to offer because they hyper fixate on how much money they make that they become bad people. Because you know what? I might not necessarily define myself as Christian, but there's Christian ideals that I really think about The 7 deadly sins, we all suffer from one of them, at least. One of them. And men primarily suffer from lust and greed the most. And wrath, but that's subjective, but that's not the top one. Lust, infidelity in relationships is a primary cause of divorce sometimes, And then greed. I need more women, I need more money, I need more. Okay, again, back to there's no life better than the one that you have once you love it, you know. I love who I am, how I breathe and all this other bullshit. I'm not greedy. Personally, I'm not greedy. I'm very giving. I have my other deadly sins like, pride and sloth. I'm very prideful. Sometimes I'm lazy myself, but we all suffer from time to time. But that 7 heavenly virtues are patience, chastity, what is it? Damn, I literally just talked about this the other day. Humility, being humble. All of these other great qualities. Do you have those? Do you care about those? Because that's great. A good person. And the baddest bitch in the world is gonna end up ugly one day, babe. She's gonna get old. She's gonna die.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that?
You just gotta go. You just gotta love every phase of her life, though. She's not gonna look the same as she did when she was 21.
That's true. She's right.
But she's not gonna. But some people would say, again, if you've ever seen the Barbie movie, cellulite, it's ugly.
How long do you think your face card's gonna last?
I mean, I'm still have black and I take care of my skin, so let's hope for the best.
So no.
That caught me off guard. No, wait a minute.
What I believe is that if you take care of yourself, for instance, my mom is 60, looks like she's 30. It's up to you to you want to compare pictures.
I saw a picture of your mom. Yeah,
Thank you.
You're right.
So what I'm saying is, if you want.
Hey, Phil, settle down.
Relax.
Turn down your horny.
What I'm saying is that if you take, like my father, he looks like he's like late 30s, 40s. Like he takes care of himself. If you take care of yourself, and we have all the information, research to do it, we can look good for a very long time. Angela Bassett looks amazing. She's almost 70. Facts. So what I'm saying is that I don't like when people say like
but that's just new age medicine and all of the opportunity to get, injections, plastic surgery that can keep you looking good. But, not everybody identifies with that, and some people do. So you can actually look young, youthful and young no matter how old you are for a long period of time. Yeah. But again, let's not focus on superficial things. These are how you look is very superficial. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how I personally live my life. Everybody's valid in their own opinion, but I care. I've dated men who are, not objectively ugly, but not the most attractive men in the world. But they made me feel something. Beautiful, yeah. They made me feel beautiful. They made me feel good about myself. They had a good heart, a good spirit, a good mind on they had potential to be something, and they cared about it and they focused on it and they worked on it. And that's just what me personally, but let me say this. It's going to get controversial.
No, you're good.
Get controversial.
I'm not going to put my entire business out there, but I have dated somebody that I felt was out of my league because remember I said we grow out of leagues, right? Yeah. And I'm a hairstylist, and I was making bank. I was making $15,000 a month just being a hairstylist on my own. And that's a lot of money in the beginning, to start off. I'm like, wow, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. And I felt a lot of the relationship at that time was him telling me to shut up because, okay, you make all this fucking money, shit, give me some if you want to talk about it. Excuse the fuck out of me. I know you fucking lying. I know you did not just say what I thought you just said. And I was almost baffled because women, we were talking about women pushing you, challenging you. I would be like, let's save some money. Let's save money. Well, it's easier for you to save money because you make more money. Okay, well, I'm not telling you to save $14,000 a month like I can. Yeah. I'm telling you to save as much as you can so that we can go travel. We can invest in something nicer for ourselves. You can buy something nice for yourself. You can buy me something for me. Our 6-year or 5th year anniversary, he didn't have any money saved, so he actually asked my dad to buy me a 3-piece jewelry set because he didn't have the money. But my dad, again, my dad is a confrontational person, so he looked at my ex-boyfriend and was like, so you don't love my daughter because you didn't get anything for her birthday? So the next holiday came up, he was like, I'm just going to ask for, I think it was actually Valentine's Day. So he asked my dad, can you give, and he gave him $1,000 to just go buy some jewelry for me because he was like, I don't want you to not have.
Do you have a sound effect for that?
Yeah, can I get a sound effect for
that?
Can
we get a boo? What?
Why?
I have
Yeah, like golly, I ain't going to no daddy for no buying my girl no gift. But, let me say this.
But my dad, okay, so I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
You got too much pride.
No. I was gonna say that. What I was gonna say is that I just posted this on Threads the other day about when you're dating women with money. The reason it doesn't work is as a man you're being insecure. Mm-hmm. I've dated
it's like emasculating.
Exactly, and I've dated multiple women with more money than me. Mm-hmm. But that never stopped me from taking on dates. Yeah, that never stopped me from taking them on dates. Mm-hmm. It never stopped me from courting them. It never made me feel less. Mm-hmm. I have an apartment. I have a car.
Well, because you were providing for yourself enough. But in this circumstance, we was living together, and there was times that he fell off. I've forgiven him for that because, again, that was something I had to come up with myself, is be able to not hold grudges and move on and not be hateful. Mm-hmm. So that was just like a personal thing, but it did hurt my feelings. We're together for 5 years, and my birthday comes around, and you got me a pack of bacon as a joke.
Oh, wait, was it a low sodium bacon, or was it
like that's a bar, though, bringing home the bacon?
No.
That's a bar.
That's insane.
That's a bar.
It was an actual pack of bacon.
That's a
great
bar.
Value from the dollar store.
Oh, great value. Wait,
not even the like.
It wasn't even Boar's Head.
It wasn't Boar's Head.
Cuts. No,
it wasn't. What's the shit?
And it was a joke because we had made an inside joke earlier that week, so he bought it to me as a joke. He didn't take me out to dinner. I actually booked myself a dinner at Kobe's, paid for me and his family to go to Kobe's, my money, because I wanted to celebrate my birthday, and he didn't do anything. And I still am mad about that to this day. Yeah, we can
beat me to it.
We can fucking tell.
But sorry,
that's insane.
To wrap up the episode real quick, I'm so sorry. Phil caught me off guard on that one.
Oh,
but anything you want to say before we sign off, Trey?
That was insane.
We need a part 2.
We going. Oh no, Nat's coming back. Nat's coming back. Nat's coming back to this podcast for sure. We getting a part 2.
We'll talk about astrology with that too.
What happened?
Can I say something before Trey says something?
Go ahead.
I like Nat. She's great.
Thanks.
No, that's great. She's a great guest.
She's great. She's great.
Thanks, guys.
Add
her to the list of great guests.
One of the greatest, I promise you. One of the greatest.
I do my best, and
she's doing it.
I've been on podcasts, and mind you, they were very good podcasts. It's the best podcast of the entire world. It's the best podcast I've ever been on.
Best podcast ever.
I promise you.
Best podcast ever. Anyways, y'all, on behalf of Nat, Trey, myself, and Phil, we want to say thank you again for subscribing, listening, tuning in to the Fupas and Flapjacks Podcast on the Jay Derosier Media Network. We'll catch you guys next week. We are signing off, y'all.
Peace out.
Where's the song? There it is.
I want this forever. I just want to see you on me. I just want to see you on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. I just want to see you on me. I just want to see you on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me.